Hey, it's the ocean of the ocean's deep blue. And I think I got some of the problems that we had last time cleared up. But we'll find out tonight. Hi, this is Ocean's Deep Blue, where we do the deepest of blue. But tonight's just going to be an open discussion because we're pretty much celebrating all week because we're coming near the equinox, the vernal equinox. And we're also coming to the end of the Kali Yuga all at the same time. And we're in eclipse season. So it's a big, big, big old time that we're having. We're having a big old time. So I'm going to put on the intro and I'll see when we come back around. Hopefully, people can see that I'm on because YouTube has been naughty. Okay. I've got a little bit different. I'm on a different device. We'll see. It seems like it's working better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. And I can't see your chat right now. Let me see if I can use another device to do that. But in case somebody is listening, hi, this is the Ocean's Deep Blue. I'm on another device, but I cannot see your chat very well. It's so freaking. Let me try. Well, a little bit. It's so small on my phone. So it's so small on this device, too. So, what's humpday mean? Richard the Red wants to know. He's from England and he wants to know what it is we call hump day here in the United States. Well, that's what we call Wednesday because it's in the middle of the week. And once you get over that, you're getting over the hump. Of course, if you're a dog owner, it may be something else. But okay, let's just get past that. Hi, Woo Riders. Woo Riders in the sky. Okay. The middle of the week. It is the middle of the week. Oh God, a road rage incident. Woo. We gotta do something about you. You just always in trouble. We need to do something. Something's going on with you all the time. Jeez. I hate to hear that. You're a nice guy. I don't like that. No, it doesn't sound like fun at all. Okay, I can read this pretty well. I can see y'all. Hi everybody. How you doing? Driving home on a two-lane dark road and your eclipse gets an eclipse gets behind. Isn't it funny? We're in eclipse season too. Maybe there's a meaning behind that. Search ravenous engine. What? What? Then they were brake checking you. Oh, geez. Wow. That doesn't sound good. Oh, dear. With a baby inside their car. Road raging with a baby in the car. Yeah, a really great one, folks. Yeah. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Brake checking and road raging with a baby in the car. Absolutely need a grown up to supervise them, I guess. That's horrible. Oh, that should not be. You know what? Children need parents, but they don't need that kind of parents. You need good parents. Gosh. Yeah, they shouldn't be in charge of babies. That's horrible. Hmm. See, you got to watch it. Uh, we've got some very, very strong energies coming in now. We've got all kinds of planetary things going on. We've got the Schumann resonance doing weird stuff. We've got it's equinox, and I always get kind of off balance during the equinox until it's over. I have to watch out that I don't fall literally. So I'm very careful because usually this is a time that I have to hold on to things. For some reason, it's just been that way for years and years. That it's been kind of a dangerous time for me. Maybe other people are feeling it too. I don't know what it is. Is it the Coriolis effect? Is it the huge amounts of energy coming in? Is it something about the eclipse? We're entering the end of an age, the end of a yuga. I don't know. Lots of things are going on, folks. You got to be prepared. It's going to be weird out there. Just make sure that you're doing all your stuff right. That's all. That's all we can really do. Because people will probably be unhinged out there. Quite a few people. Yeah. Get yourself a nice warm cup of tea, or actually, if you have bone broth. Gosh, I recommend bone broth to everybody. It's so comforting. Somehow, bone broth makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel calm. Probably because it's giving your body all kinds of nutrients, and it's warm. I really recommend you make some bone broth for yourself and drink that when you're feeling kind of stressed out. It's easy to make. All it takes is bones of some sort and um, you and water and salt and a little apple cider vinegar. That's the basic recipe. You boil it for a long time. You steep it for a long time until the white stuff comes off the bones, and that's collagen. It gets into your system, and it makes you feel a lot better. That and the calcium and other nutrients. And you know what? It really does help, honestly. Give it a shot. It will calm you right down, too, because it's something about that combination of nutrients hits your system, and you just go, oh, that's nice. I've been needing that for a while. It's nice. Oh, about the Biden auto pen. Oh my God. The whole auto pen fiasco. Oh, wow. You should write them down, Richard the Red, and see if maybe you could make them into something. Richard is having epic dreams. Cool. Okay, dear. Whatever you like. But broth is good. Let's put it that way. Broth is good. Broth uh, is more bioavailable and doesn't wear on your stomach. It doesn't make your stomach work hard. At night, broth is a good thing. I, it doesn't matter, whatever you like best. I don't know why you don't like bone broth, but I will tell you that what the idea is with bone broth is calcium, and the cartilage contains something that everybody wants, hyaluronic acid. Uh, it's the stuff that makes your connective tissue and gives you pretty skin. So it's very much recommended for women who want to look good and don't want to get all wrinkly. Um, so, you know, and it's very much recommended if you have delicate bones. I used to break bones all the time. So I had to start drinking that, and I'm doing good. Yeah, the marrow is high in iron. That's correct. Tiger butterfly. From, oh, chicken leftovers. Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I love chicken bone broth from rotisserie chicken. I make it every week. I drink it like at night, like a beverage, like a cup of something, you know. It's the last thing I drink usually. And it just calms me down. But then again, I have good memories of my mother making chicken broth, chicken soup. So those were some of my good memories from childhood. Maybe they weren't so good memories for you. And in which case, I don't really blame you. You do what is calming and makes you happy. Hey, Louis, how you doing? I'm sorry to hear that. A fish one. Hmm. Oh, wow, that would be good too. A homemade ramen. Yeah, that'd be tasty. Probably. I have never tried it from fish, but I suppose it would be good. I know that in other countries they would use that. So you can also try beef, Richard. Beef bones will do it too, and actually, so will ham bones. And actually, ham broth is good. I have made ham bone broth. That's quite good. You might like that if you like the bacon. You might like the ham bone broth. Puck started crying. Puck is, he needs to get better. Yeah, we'll try that then, Richard. You know, it's really warming on a cold night or on a night when you're kind of tense. It's kind of like taking a nice warm shower. Ramen is those funny squiggly noodles, Chinese noodles that come in the square packets, contain uh, seasonings that are really not good for you, but they're so tasty. I have one every once in a while. It's poor food. It's like universal poor food. Ramen soup because you can get them really cheap. You used to be able to get ramen packet soup, those square blocks of ramen for like 10 for $1 some places. So if you were like broke, like a broke student or something, or just a broke person, you would eat a lot of ramen. And they're horrible for you. They're absolutely got stuff in there. It's not good, but very tasty. Isn't that the way? A lot of MSG and shit. That's just not good for you. And a site like that is very good. And I guess there are better brands too. There are better brands than the cheapo kind that we used to always get. But I remember when I was a kid, I loved it because we didn't know how bad it was. And we were allowed as kids to make it because it was easy to make. It was fairly safe. If you were old enough to just boil water, you could make ramen soup. So, or just put the bowl in the microwave. Remember the microwaves? Oh, we loved those back in the day. They're not good for you either. So we were putting this sort of toxic stuff in the microwave. I'm sure it was really good for us though. We must have been so strong to survive all that we had happen as we were growing up. Uh, oh, good Lord. You know, Lewis, that poor fella, he is so messed up. I'm sorry. He is. He's very messed up. Poor Puck. He's just a bag of, he is a bag of dicks, actually. He's awful. But he's messed up in the head. You can't help that. Yeah. Oh, super noodles. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, when we were kids, that was really good stuff. That and we loved peanut butter and jelly. We were allowed to make that by ourselves. You know, because we'd get hungry and your parents would not want to keep feeding you. You know, if you ate at meals and in between you were on your own, you know, it's like forget it most of the time. If you wanted something, you pretty much had to forage in the kitchen, PBJ or something, or ramen soup, something like that. Celery, some cheapo thing in there, but we didn't want celery, of course, because we were kids. Unless it was celery with cream cheese. We liked that. Celery with cream cheese was pretty good, actually. We used to eat that. What, super noodles? Yeah, prison food. Oh, jeez. Well, you can kind of live on peanut butter, I guess. Yeah, the prison food there, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it is actually. And I found out that my favorite seasoning that I found all on my own, adobo seasoning. It's pretty cheap and it has garlic and stuff in it. It has garlic, salt, pepper, turmeric, um, stuff I'd normally put in. So I just get that stuff and I'd put it in. And I found out that that's like the number one seasoning in prison because it makes everything taste acceptable, like food. It makes everything taste like food. If you can get a hold of adobo wherever you live, you'll see what I mean. You use it on something, use it sparingly, but yeah, it will absolutely flavor up bland food in a very pleasing way. So, ooh, cream cheese on the rye. Cream cheese on rye. I like it. Cream cheese on rye. Mm. I don't know if I'm doing a good English accent or not. I don't mean to piss you off. I hope I'm not. I just I do funny voices all the time. That's just the way I do. Yeah, some food is some food that people eat outside of prison is very unhealthy. It's good. So, what are you gonna do? It's let's see, what have I got here? I'm gonna give us a background. Do you want some background music or do you think we need background music or not tonight? I got my Casio here. I'm not gonna play Irish songs though. We're past that. Up, up, up. That's the demo. How do we get that to stop? Oh, come on now. That is the demo song, by the way, on this Casio. The heart goes on. The heart goes on. Beep, 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 beep. The telltale heart. Oh, Reuben sandwiches. You know what? I made wonderful corned beef and cabbage for St. Patty's. And then the next day, I had leftovers and I made a lovely corned beef and cabbage soup. And it was very nice, actually. I had it today and no complaints. Hmm. Some purring noise. Hello, governor. Let me see if I can get it. Well, you have to imagine it because we're too not close enough to hear it. It is here he is, Mr. Wonderful. Here he is, working hard, working very hard as my co-host. As you can see, dreaming up a better future where any little cat can grow up to have all the cat treats they want and gets belly rubs any time of day or night. That's what he dreams of. I've never seen a cat that loves belly rubs as much as this guy. He's purring right now. Yeah, he just barely touched me and he purr, purr, purr. He's a happy boy. Mommy treats him good. Mommy feeds him well and treats him good. He's got nothing to argue about. He's a happy baby. So anyway, let's see now. Who's in? Oh, Scotty boy. Oh, Scotty boy. The pipes are smoking. Yeah. Trying to get the camera lined up after every time I show you cowboy, then I have to realign that friggin' camera a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. So, bum, bum, bum. I know what to do. Hang on. I'll do this a little bit closer over here, and then I'll be more in the middle of the frame there. That makes more sense. I don't know what I'm doing being over that far. Anyway, there. Just about. Oh, come on. Stay. Stay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, one step closer to Reuben. Mm. Mm. That sounds good. Actually, I made something like that. I made the, but not sauerkraut because that's German. But I did just cabbage, rye bread, corned beef sandwich. That was wonderful, and cheese. Yep, I had that. Mm. But I don't know why I don't like sauerkraut with corned beef, but I like cabbage with corned beef. Not sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's German anyway. I don't know why they put that with corned beef, but it's okay. Englishish. Englishish. That's not a very good English accent, probably right now. Sometimes I can do it when I'm in the right mood. Fish and chips. Oh yeah, extra vinegar. Absolutely. I love I love that. I make that often. We have a veterans hall down the road that has the chicken fry or the stir fry. I don't know the why. What is wrong with me? Come on, girl. Fish fry on Fridays. Sometimes we go down there and they have the beer batter fish. Really good beer batter fish too. Really good and lovely, in fact. And I absolutely eat every bit of that, even if I have to bring it home for the leftovers. Mm-hmm. And extra vinegar. Well, they make it really good there. I like sauerkraut differently. I like it with different stuff. Just not really with corned beef somehow, but I like it even by itself sometimes. I'll eat it. And I make sauerkraut. I make my own. I ferment my own sauerkraut to make sure it's alive. There's alive gut helping bacteria in it, which has been really good for me helping to rebuild my health. You guys don't realize how sick I was for a while, I know, but there was a point at which I was very, very, very sick. And I mean, there's been times when I really wondered if I was going to die more than once, and actually more than a few. When I really wondered, wow, am I dying? But I didn't die. I'm very stubborn from various things. Bitter German. Bitter German. Let me see. What is that? Bitter German. Uh, bitter German rye. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, kimchi. I like kimchi, but the peppers break me out. I would eat kimchi 100%. I like it, but the peppers break me out, so I have to make my own without peppers. But yeah, I love kimchi. I love all of that pickled stuff, which is actually good for you. All of that is really good for you. The Who, see me, feel me, touch me, heal me. Tommy, theme from Tommy the Who. So, what do we want to discuss tonight? You want to talk about the auto signing of? I can't believe the people don't get this. Auto pen stuff was signed by Biden when he wasn't even in the White House, and a lot of those pardons, that whole raft of pardons, and so we've got a couple of situations here. One is people are asking, well, and Trump particularly is asking, well, if Joe was too decrepit to be tried, to be put on trial, then how come anything that he signed was valid? One, was anything he signed valid? Did he know what he was signing? Did he have any idea? And if it was signed by AutoPen when he wasn't even around, had he any idea what he was he even signing? Was he even asked? Or was somebody else auto signing for him? And if so, who was that? Well, it's an interesting thing because there is a guy who has been under investigation for owing a lot of back taxes. And he pled that he was broke. He didn't have any money. And he has fled the country for South Africa and is now living in a lovely penthouse, luxury penthouse. And you know what? He was around when Joe was on vacation. And that guy is Hunter Biden. So we're wondering now. We were blaming it on Jill, and she may still be complicit, but could it be that Hunter was behind all of this? And would a crackhead sell his family and the country out for a dime? Yeah, sure he would. Because that's what crackheads do. Somebody who really knew about all that once warned me, said, don't ever put any money on the loyalty. Like crackheads, meth heads, people like that. They will sell, they will do anything. They will sell their family out. They will do anything. And it's interesting because I have a friend who unfortunately has a family member who is dating one of these people. And that guy admitted to him, oh, yeah, I'd kill my whole family for $1,000. Meth head. And I said, I hope your family member is no longer associated with him. Well, here's the problem. He's a baby daddy. Oh, that's a sad story. Sad. That's your baby daddy. Yikes. Mm. Oh, well. Hmm. So Sounds lovely. Yeah, never trust a crackhead. And Hunter is, has fled to South Africa. What do you want to bet? Hunter is at the bottom of all this crap. He's got an island next to Epstein's, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Dolly. Mm. You've been demoted. Well, they smoke crack, Skyfalls. A lot of times it's fairly easy to tell because they're addicted and their mind is always on the addiction and getting money for the addiction, and they steal a lot. Crackheads are notorious, especially for stealing everything they can possibly do, just stealing everything. And anything, everything they'll do. Crazy, crazy shit. Just crazy shit. Maybe you have somebody acting like that, maybe they're on meth, maybe they're on crack. Because that's the way they do it. It really compromises their morality. Unfortunately, those two drugs are really bad for that. Because while they're high, morality be damned. It's, they don't care. So, how you doing, Sky Falls? Yeah, they steal really bad. Crack is whack. It really is, Dolly. Hey, Dolly, I've been missing you. Hey, you know what? That's right. We need to do. We'll do some karaoke. There's Miss Chloe. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Hunter is probably on crack, or maybe he's bumped it up to full on cocaine now. And yeah, where is Hook? We had so much problems on the last show. People just getting deleted. Poor Leroy, and everybody was going, "Who's Leroy? Who's Leroy?" It's like a guy was there and doing just fine, and he wasn't. And it was being blamed on Mary. Mary didn't have anything to do with it. She said, you know, she was even deleted for a while. So something was going on last night. I don't know what. Or last time. I don't know. Just kind of went nutsy. So I don't know. What YouTube is doing weird things behind my back. And I'm having things happen to the channel. That's why I'm on late tonight. I was trying to determine I guess I cannot use uh maybe not for a while. I got to figure out what is wrong with my um what's wrong with my tablet that I was using because it kept shutting down, trying to shut. I don't know if that was the tablet or something else. You lost your wrench? Oh, you're not blue. Oh, oh. Let's see. Huh. It's not giving me the option to make anybody blue tonight either. What the? Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I've had so much go on with this channel. I'm trying to hold it together. I'm not getting discouraged because I figure, you know, just straighten my hair up a little bit, put on a smile, maybe do a little music, and not get bent out of shape by this stuff because it's uh, it's freaking nuts. I don't have any makeup on tonight. I came in anyway. I forgot it was Wednesday. I even forgot it was Wednesday. I was here, I was on another show, and I'm going, wait a minute, is tonight Wednesday? That's how I am. I'm having spring fever, I think. Or maybe it's spring foobar, if you understand that military term. Maybe we're having spring foobar. Okay. Thank you, Project. I need the backup. Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, it's been something. It's been driving me right up the wall. It's really trying to pay attention while I'm also half in a trance. They really given me they really given me something to accomplish. I'm like in a trance. I'm trying to do some healings. I'm trying to do some clearings. I'm trying to do maybe some singing. Maybe I'm trying to do all these things. And I'm trying to keep track of what's going on in the chat. And it doesn't want to show me chat. And, it's just crazy. Yeah. Happy hump day, everybody. Woo Wednesday. Yeah, we should declare it Woo Wednesday every Wednesday. It's Woo Wednesday. That's right. Yep. Wacky woo all the time on a Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know. YouTube's playing with me, I guess. I just take it on the chin. Try not to take it personally because I've been hearing about this from all of the smaller channels. Have been messed with a lot lately, and it just seems to be a pandemic of if you're a small channel, you're going to get messed with, or maybe the bigger channels get messed with, but maybe they have people who are taking care of things for them. I mean, a lot of the bigger channels have people who are dedicated to taking care of all of the technical stuff, whereas those of us who are trying to run everything ourselves, we're like, it's a lot to pay attention to all by yourself. There's way more to it than just sitting here and talking. Anybody who's tried it can tell you. Popcorn, I love popcorn. Yes. How I can do it amazes you how you amazes me too when I can do it. How I can keep up with the content in the chat and why I can keep up. How am I even doing? I don't know how I'm doing it either. Half the time you have to shake your pot. Is that code for something, Scotty? Aw, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Mr. Spock would know. I can do that. I can do it. See? I can do it. Even with my other hand. I think was it William Shatner who couldn't do it? Who had a heck of a time doing that? Somebody could not do this on the show, on the original show. I remember a story about that. And they had to actually kind of with little strings that you couldn't see, tie the fingers together so they could do that. Hmm. Shake, 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 shake the pot, stir in the pot. Mm. Mm. Boy, that's an ominous sound. Tiger, that's funny. Taped your fingers together to be able to do the Vulcan salute. That's fine. I don't know, but I guess because I play instruments, so I can do that. I can do things with my fingers separately. I can do. You know what? When you learn guitar and when you do keyboard, you have to figure out how to do two different things with your hands. And then if you're a drummer, you also got the feet involved. I always wanted to be a drummer, but none of my roommates would ever allow it. And nobody I ever lived with would let me. And then I moved into apartment, and without completely soundproofing a room, I guess I wouldn't be able to have a drum set. But getting out of the house, working and being social is waking up your brain. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Chloe. Oh, you going off to get yourself some treats? No, that was me growling. I don't know why. The spook hands. Spock hands. I see. I mean, Spock ears out of Play-Doh. You know what, Richard? I did too. Oh, that's funny. You did that too. That's funny. And I also had a little plastic horse, a pony, really beautiful Palomino horse statue, plastic. But I made a saddle and a bridle and all kinds of things out of Play-Doh with flowers and everything all over it. It was beautiful. And wish I had pictures of that. My mother took pictures of it, but I don't have any of my mother's pictures she took. Too many moves, too many floods, too many people ripping me off. But I don't have those pictures. I wish I did. See how cute I was as a kid? I was adorable. Hmm. Yeah, Scotty, it's all your fault, Scotty, as usual. He is a damn snap. Oh, you guys, you're very naughty. Very naughty. Very, very naughty. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. Well, so anyway, Dolly, it's good to hear that you're feeling better. Yeah. Uh, I wasn't very happy as a child anyway. There are a lot of photos of me kind of looking sad, not very happy, or with a fake smile that they asked me to do. Did the new tapestry grow? I don't know. Did it? Or is it just a different camera angle? Made him spill his popcorn all over the counter. See what you did there? I'm sorry to hear that too, Richard, because Me too. Yeah, I've been very itchy actually. Hopefully not too bitchy, just itchy. For some reason, my hair is growing in. It's growing in though. My hair that is growing in is mostly silver. So it's hair, which I'm very happy. And it's thicker than it was. So it is growing back in, but it's growing in white, kind of silvery white. So it's hair, but it's kind of silvery white hair. Oh well. Let's see. Actually, my hair is kind of like, let's see, kind of, could use a brush. There you go. I didn't put on makeup, nor did I brush my hair. I probably just flattened it out like a pancake and it has no body. My hair ain't got no body. Yeah, that looks like hell. I'm gonna do it. See if I can get it into some kind of configuration I like. Hmm. I don't know. Eh, maybe I'll just brush it to the side and forget about it. You guys know what I look like. I'm not that terribly vain. I've got this big old forehead, you know, like Edgar Allan Poe, I guess. Or like they sometimes draw Wednesday Addams. See, I don't know. You're going makeupless tonight, Scotty. Scotty boy is going makeupless. Well, I'm proud of you. That's bold. Are you also pantsless still? There, maybe that's not too bad. Maybe that doesn't look too awful. I don't know. I don't know. At least it looked like I did something to get ready to be on here tonight for you. What, mister? What? Looking for a belly rub? Oh, sweet little boy. Purr, purr, purr. He's such a purry boy. Just a bit of foundation tonight. I say he's got just a bit of foundation on tonight. Makes fun of your forehead. Well, that's where we keep our extra brains, Chloe. That big forehead. We gotta keep them somewhere, those frontal lobes. Come on, guys, take a look at those frontal lobes. They must be huge. Huge frontal lobes. What? Oh, oh, here's a T. Ah, 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 it's not DEI inclusive. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, you have a small head. Oh, okay. But huge lobes. Oh my goodness. You guys are terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Awful. No, it's awful. I can do a Monty Python voice pretty good. No, it's awful. Terrible. Rubbish. Let's see what we got. Tone. See if we can do any tones. You see the sign, you can't breathe. Running at a different speed. Hot sweat, your teeth grind. Another kiss, and you'll be mine. A one-track mind. You can't deceive. Oh, baby, young love is all you crave. What is it? What's that song? Addicted to Love. That's what this reminded me of. Addicted to Love. I'm getting the words all screwed up, though. Gonna have to face it. You're addicted to popcorn. Popcorn shooting out your nose? You're not supposed to pop it that way. That's not how you pop popcorn. I can whirl good. Oh, well, good. I can whirl. It's popcorn. That's pretty cool. Hey, he's got his own popcorn popper. Hey. That's because you're so hot, right? You're hot. When you're hot, you're hot. You can pop your own popcorn. Popcorn shooting at your nose. Chloe. Chloe has elf ears. Oh, cool. I have cowboy hairs up my nose, is what I have. Cowboy up my nose. Up my nose with rubber hose. Remember that saying? Oh, that was a long time ago. Let's take it down just a little. It's a little loud. There. See what other sounds we have. Oh, that would be rhythm. Rhythm. And my life got twisted upside down. That's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song, isn't it? Will Smith. I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. Yeah. You need to ingest more mood-enhancing substance. I need more substance in my life. Scotty got popped. It sounds horrible. Oh, Puff Daddy boyfriend? Woo, woo, woo. Butter sculpture. What? What's the butter sculpture? Wait a minute. Butter sculpture? There's a butter sculpture question here? Butter sculpture. I totally missed something. Puke elf. Oh, you mean pucked up? The pucked up guy? Let's see. I'll look and see. Oh. It is kind of Trumpish. Thank you. Yeah, it is kind of Trumpish. Who is it supposed to be? It was Will Smith. Sure. Yeah, are you sure that wasn't like oleomargarine sculpture? Yeah, butter sculpture. I'm still okay. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I go to Angel Wings when I see her. They don't always let me see her. They always let me, yeah, they don't let me see my friends. Most of the time, I have to seek them out and hope I find them. You're sorry. Why are you sorry, Chloe? Sorry for what? Anyway, it looks like we're having more fun tonight than we were having last time, so I'm happy for that. I hope that you all are looking forward to what's to come, and there are people trying to make all kinds of scary predictions, and I don't really think that at least I'm told that I'm going to be taken care of, that I don't have any reason to fear. I hope that's true, but I'm pretty sure it's true because I don't have I feel very positive. I'm looking at what songs I have. Not a lot of real modern stuff. La Vida Loca is on here. Well, I do have this one. Wait a minute. Mm, this one is kind of fun. Well, if you're Bill Murray, he made some of Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Cute little Star Wars, Star Wars. No, as far as I know, there aren't any words. Bill Murray used to sing them anyway, though. And it was really stupid, but it was funny. They've got La Vida Loca, but I don't know the words to that. 3. How about this one? Y'all can sing along. Speaking of stars. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything that you desire, your dreams come true. Like a boat out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, like dreamers do. It brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of, I forget, something. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, like dreamers do. That's all I remember that song. Okay, that's it. It's a Disney. Yeah, they have all kinds of Disney on here. Can you tell? Yeah. They have Disney on here. I just called to say. Well, here, let me see. I know, maybe know this one. I'm not sure if I do. I'll try it anyway and make myself embarrassed for you. I'll maybe embarrass myself for y'all. Okay, tiger butterfly, have a good sleep, baby. Let's see if I remember it. They say he sang a good song. They said he had a style. And so I thought I'd stop and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my hair with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. It seemed as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there. And then when he had finished, stranger to my eyes, strumming the pain with his fingers, with his words killing me softly, with his song. Guess I do pretty much know that one. Uh-uh. I didn't know I knew that. Guess you hear it on the radio long enough. I never sang that one as karaoke or anything. There's also a happy birthday to you. If it's anybody's birthday, I mean birthday. And then there's Christmas songs. And then there's some of these other holiday type songs. And there's religious songs like Amazing Grace and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. There you go. I don't know what Lightly Row is. And I'm not sure what Octaliber Augustin is. But I know what London Bridge is. Okay. Monsieur de Ponte Avenue. Je perds. J'ai perdu les deux. No idea. Demo clarinet. I probably murdered that. It's okay. Because I am not French. Is there anything else that sounds good that I would want to? Wow. Not really much. Not really much in the song bank that's really any good. Oh, okay. Maybe this one. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And Lord, I know I'm one. My mama was a tailor. She sold my new blue jeans. Oh, they didn't give you a second. They gave you just only the first verse. It was a sad song. My mama was a tailor. She sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Sad song. Yeah, Gene Code is a guy. Not quite the same as Gene Replacement. Yeah, anything Disney is not as nice as it used to be. Star Witch's name is Diana, too. Another Diana. Oh, interesting. Who's Star Witch? They depicted, I totally have lost what y'all talking about in chat, but I know who Gene Code is. Where is the other Woo? Mr. Woo, where are you? Mr. Wooey Woo, where are you? Kind of have that comb over look right now. Almost have that Barnabas Collins comb over look. I don't know, man. I don't think I like it that well, but it's okay. Trying not to be obsessed with my hair. I'm just so glad I have some left. And it's coming back. So anyway, it's not easy being a woman with it. If you're a guy and you're having trouble with your hair, that's one thing. It's not great, but it's not gonna, there's styles for guys. Bald is a style for guys. But a woman, if you shave your hair, that makes a statement I really don't want to make. You know, really don't want to make that statement. So, okay. Is chat freezing again? Because I haven't seen it move. Yeah, it is. Chat is freezing over here again. So I'm going to have to go out and come back in. I hate when it does that. Oh, yeah. Bunch of chats gone by. Did you know that it's funny because Princess Diana saw Michael Jackson, and because he knew she was in the audience, he cut that out of the show. But that was her favorite song, Dirty Diana. I remember that story. Oh, on Netflix. Okay, have, I don't do TV. Bésame, bésame mucho. I don't know Spanish though, but I remember the song. We lost Richard and Chloe. Richard? Chloe? You still there or when did we lose them? Oh, way back there at 1246. Where did Richard and Chloe run off to together? Let's see what that you know what I'm liking? Links are coming back up. Links are coming back up again. Okay. So that's nice. We can now click links again. Oh, okay. Gene code messages trying to be blocked. They're screwing up with everybody. Yeah, she wanted him to sing it for her, and he took it out of the show because he was afraid that it was disrespectful, but it was her favorite song. A discovery of witches, there's clues in it. Yeah, you know what? It's weird because sometimes the links don't work and then sometimes they do. The information in gene code messages are eye opening. Cool. Diana had great legs. Diana was pretty. Something that they really woefully needed in the royal lineage. Because, I mean, they were looking pretty awful. I mean, they were fugly, getting fugly in the royal lineage. So they really needed the genetics, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dolly. I don't feel I'm at my best tonight, but I am trying. I am trying, loves. Oh, the dye haircut, the princess dye haircut. You know what? She looked like every Catholic girl. Every Catholic girl. I mean, that haircut. That was a Catholic girl haircut. They mostly wore those kind of like that kind of cut. I don't know what it's called. Your questions were finally being answered. About what, Hook? Yeah, for some reason, Catholic girls, when I was growing up, had a hairstyle that most of them wore. I don't know why. Maybe they took all the Catholic girls to the same barber or the same hairstylist. I don't know. Yeah, she was beautiful. Yeah, all of the Catholic girls in my school had the same freaking haircut. I could always tell by the haircuts when I was a kid. Okay, that one's Catholic, that one's Catholic, that one's Catholic. Sure enough, they were all Catholic. I don't know why. Dumbs. Okay, we're getting messages that they have pretty much cleaned up the dumbs, except for a few. So they finally got the ones, supposedly, they finally got the dumbs under, they finally got the tunnels under Antarctica clear. That's not official, of course. It can't be official. We can't have any official news. They can't tell us anything. But on the back channels, they're saying that finally they got Antarctica cleared up, which is amazing if it's true. And if there are dumbs under Israel, I wouldn't doubt that. That would make complete sense to me because under every important place is where they are. Not true. Okay. 10K of them. Yeah, Orion Wars. Yeah, I try and keep up with that too. Oh, I'm sure they're under Rome. I'm sure they are. It'd have to be. Lewis, 100%. I'm sure there has to be. You're very corrupt. I'm sorry. If you're Catholic, I'm sorry. That religion, not the people, the people trying to, like do be Christ-like or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But the Vatican, what a racket. Oh, Richard, you know what? Yeah, Hook. Yeah, old technology is being hidden from us. It is 100%. The priest was a vampire. Uh-huh. I said that a long time ago. Okay. So you go to a church, you take communion. What are you taking? What do they tell you it is? Blood and body. Okay. And there was a time when, if you didn't say that it was actually turning into blood and body and flesh, you could be put to death as a heretic. Because whatever the church said, you had to agree with it, or you were tortured horribly until you died. Uh, and you were tortured over and over again until you died. So, yeah. But what is that? It's very ghoulish, isn't it? I mean, when you look at it from the outside, forget everything you might have learned growing up Christian, taking communion. Just look at it totally from the outside and hear that these people are drinking blood and eating flesh of a person. And you're there going, wait a minute. What was that about, really? And then I've said this before. What does a typical dinner around Easter consist of? Ham. Pretty typical in the US, at least, to have a nice big honey glazed ham, right? Guess what human flesh tastes like? Tastes a lot like sweet pork. That's what they say. So I'm there going, wait a minute. So now I'm looking at glazed ham in a whole different way. I'm like, oh, glazed ham is pretty good, but ew. So yeah, there is some pretty deep corruption and mind control going on with that whole thing. And here's another thought. Did you know that in order to be in the Church of Voodoo, you have to be a good Catholic? Yeah, I am not kidding. You have to be a good Catholic to be a good Voodoo because of the syncretism. They have all of their uh, Yoruba gods synced up to Catholic saints. And the one they have synced with Jesus is Getty, which is their death god. So, holy crap, you know? I guess Yemaya is the Virgin Mary, and then I'm trying to remember who was all synced up with who, but they have them synced up. So, yeah, very, very weird. Yep, the ham sale's right around the bend. Ham is pretty good, but not if it not if you're honoring human flesh. Yeah, so I stopped taking communion. Now, supposedly that's supposed to send you right to hell. If you're not taking communion, you could end up going to hell. Yeah, the tunnels are everywhere. Of course they are. Every major city. I told you I've been down in some of the tunnels, not very deep. Only about, was I 3 or 4 levels deep under BF Goodrich. When I worked for BF Goodrich as a mail girl, way, way back in the day, when we were carting mail around by hand, and I don't know, maybe they still do if they need documentation, but we'd have to go in these elevators that were freight elevators that looked like giant jaws of death. They closed like this, and I'm like, whoa, big metal jaws. And they were scary. And the tunnels were dark. I mean, in between the lights, they had the lights here and there. And in the places where in between the lights was dark. So you'd be like I'd be pushing my little mail cart down on the lower levels, like really fast because I want to be like Yeah, I don't want to be caught in between those lights, right? There's something about it that's very unnerving. And if that place lost power, it would be, you would not see, you would see nothing. And it was the feeling was very oppressive. Somehow I felt like I was being watched all the time anyway. And I'm like, I couldn't stay at that job. It drove me completely up the wall. I I really needed the job too, but it unnerved me so bad that I couldn't stay in the job. I was too sensitive for it, and it just wigged me out too much. Because you could also get hurt by somebody coming through with heavy machinery and you not seeing it. You know that bit in the there was some guy, I remember there was some guy that came out, had some kind of a heavy, I was like, wow, I was close to getting run down by him. And I'm like, I can't work here. I can't work here. I, I'm going to get killed or something. I wonder how many people they have. I know somebody who was injured in an accident like that. So interestingly enough, has the same birthday as me too. So I'm wondering if she's one of my alter egos that actually had that fate happen, but it disabled her. Let's see what we're saying. Yeah, they all have big catacombs. Frozen sugared blueberries. Hmm. Yeah, that is one of the highest sacrificial holidays. Yeah, it's pretty dark. The Dark Ages were probably way darker than we even know. Was the job site haunted? Oh, yes, it was. Lewis, I guarantee it was. It gives me the chills even now to think of that place. I don't know. You'd have to be a certain kind of person to work there. You'd have to be a certain kind of person because I know another person in this building who said he worked the same job and he couldn't take it either. He couldn't handle the underground stuff. It wigged him out too. So I'm thinking you'd have to be somebody who was not sensitive at all, who was entirely um, just kind of entirely third eye blind in order to, and not empathic at all or whatever. Um, my hair is kind of itching my third eye here. Yeah. 69-cent meat. Yeah, I know. It goes down, it gets really cheap. Ham gets really cheap around certain holidays and usually religious holidays. Did you notice that? Yeah, cannibalism was rife. Yeah. You know what? I actually know somebody who says her grandfather told her about being a cannibal during WW2. They were starving. They were fighting the Germans. And what they would do, and this is really, I guess this is where eating ass comes from. They would cut off their butts and eat them because it was the part that was good to eat. They were very healthy German butts. And she said he would talk about it. He would mention that they did that, and then he would laugh like a madman. She said she didn't ever know why he would laugh. I said, well, maybe it hurt that bad. I mean, a lot of times we laugh to ease the pain. They must have been very hungry. So that's what she told me. Yeah, I'm thinking that of myself too, Hook. There's a very good chance that was on my mom's side, maybe even on my dad's side, because they were Danish and they had I know they had I know they had magic on that side. Oh my god, in the tunnels, it's so oh, yeah, 69 cents with meat, yeah. Just put the 2 together, Scotty, just put the 2 together. Yes. Yes, we taste like sweet pork, supposedly. Oh, you do like your meat on is that code for something, Scotty? Meat on a plate. I know you. Sweet oldie. And 70% of giants were cannibals also, that's what they say. Sweet, not a salty, yes. Oh, God. Yeah, I got Danish. We got Vikings. We got Vikings in the background. So, and actually, Vikings were pretty tough people, you know. Um, but uh, it was really the women that settled the place. The men would go off on raiding voyages. The women really settled the place. They stayed home and pretty much made the villages home. And clean as a pin. I mean, my dad would always talk about how Denmark was so clean and so neat. And it's one of those places where they clean the sidewalks and the streets and everything. So you know, now on board the ships it was probably filthy because they had no bathrooms, they had no showers. It was probably pretty nasty, but back home they had it pretty nice, probably. I mean, because the women were pretty much running things back home. The Native Americans had it like that too for a long time. I guess the women pretty much ran things back home, and the men went out and did the hunting and the fishing, and they like to do that. And they come home and get food and sex, and they're happy, right? I mean, that was the way society was for a long time. And women just ran everything because they were home to run it. So this is the way they say it was before the white settlers came. So I guess a lot of places were like that. Women pretty much settled places in the old days. The other white meat. Mhm. Oh, Mm. Oh, Old Norse Viking means pirate. Viking means a pirate. Arg. Yeah, vampires aren't gone. Not at all. I took a deep dive into figuring out the whole vampire thing. I do not talk about it very much. It's disturbing. Mhm. Yeah, they did. They all fought each other. Norway, Denmark, Sweden. Well, everybody fought everybody at some point. Yeah. Ooh, I'm too sexy for my halberd, too sexy for my halberd. That's why we need Buffy back. We need another. Yeah, we need some version of Buffy the Vampire, don't we? That would be fun. Now that would be entertainment. Yeah, we need a some version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What about leprechauns? Oh, so that's what they meant by taking the fight to the finish? Yeah, Buffy was an awesome show. It was. It was. It was a good show. It sounded awful though. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you're there like on the surface of it going, what? You know? And then you see the show and it's like, oh wow, that's actually kind of awesome. Mm-hmm. That's a good show. We need that again. Updated Buffy the Vampire Slayer and an updated version of Charmed too, as well. Yeah, that's what we really need, an updated version of Charmed. You're not fond of gingers? Not fond of gingers, I say. How lucky that Richard is not one. Yeah. It was actually pretty good for the most part. Well, it was a lot of fun. It wasn't accurate, but it was a lot of fun. Of course. How could it be? But it was a lot of fun. So it was a lot more fun than a lot of shows that were on. Yeah, Blade TV show. That would have been, I think they had that. As a matter of fact, they did have that, Lewis. Yeah. Gingers are alien race. I have red highlights in my hair when I go out in the sun. But I am an alien, so there you go. I know I got alien blood. I know it, but you do too. As a matter of fact, apparently, we're all pretty mixed up with different species. We're all mixed up. Yeah, it was starting the end of an era. Yeah, it was. Mhm. The Highlander series. That's right. That was good too. The Highlander series, Kung Fu Revisited was really supernatural. There were so many supernatural shows around at that time. It was really a wonderful time if you're into that genre, right? The supernatural type genre. And then there was a show called Supernatural too. So, I mean, we had really good shows. I mean, you kind of have a green hue. Oh, cool. I'm kind of bluish. I found out that when I get makeup, I I look better in stuff with a cool tone, with a blue tone. It just goes with my skin better. So I'm kind of blue, you're kind of green. Golden blood. Wow. They better watch out. Mork and Mindy, that was fun. X-Files could be fun. Witcher. Yeah. 53 have golden blood. Huh, I never ran into that, Chloe. If you ever find a link to that, link us up. Kevin Sarbo. Yeah, we also had some space adventures, a lot of space adventures. We had the whole Star Trek series, we had Babylon 5, we had Deep Space Nine, we had Galactica, we had um, Andromeda, whole bunch of stuff. Hercules and Xena. And we had some pretty good fiction in those days. We had some good fiction days there. Yeah, and when I was a kid, by Wonder Woman and Bionic Man and all that, yeah, there were some good series. Alien Nation. Yes. Yeah. You know what? I hate to tell you this, guys, but I'm going to have to take a break because for some reason I have to take a break. So, um, let me be back after a few minutes, okay? Sorry about that. I have to so bad. I guess I was drinking too much water. I'll be back if anybody's around. I can be on a little longer, but I don't want to be on. I think I have enough. Wait a minute. No, I'll be back if if anybody's still on, I'll continue. But if nobody's on, I won't be that long. I shouldn't be that long. Come on. Hey, and I'm back. I have been drinking tons of water. So, you know. And it's because I got such a scare last week. I don't know what happened to me. I'll make this as delicate as I can, but I woke up one night and I drink a lot of water. So we can't figure out why this happened. I woke up one night and I wondered if I was abducted or something because I woke up feeling like I've been walking through the Sahara, dry, completely bone dry. My eyes were dry, my mouth was dry, everything. But I had to go to the bathroom really bad. I go into the bathroom and I felt like I had a boulder in me. What the hell? Well, I know what to do about that. So after like cups of coffee, cups of tea, cups of water, lots of water, like a bottle, like half a liter of water and some soup and, all of this liquid I'm pouring down. And honest to God, I was like a hen laying a brick, right? And I don't know what caused that, but whatever caused that, I never want it to happen again. I don't get that type of an effect from anything. So I like to get, what the hell happened to me? Was I abducted and probed or something weird? I don't know. Ah, no, no, it was like a hen laying a brick. It was like a brick. I'm there like, what the hell? What caused this? I never want it to happen again. I have no idea what caused it. I have had those, so every once in a great, 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 great while, I have a kidney stone pass. Oh my freaking God. You know how you prevent those is apple cider vinegar. But if you don't keep up with it, sometimes you can get kidney stones. Yeah, terrible dehydration. Yeah, kidney stones are horrible. So if you don't want them to be painful and you want them to just pass, apple cider vinegar, it wears the points off. It dissolves points off of it. Or at least that's I when I remember to take my apple cider vinegar, I don't get that effect. So just broke my nail trying to get everything settled. Broke my nails. It's pretty common for me though. Have weak nails. Weak nails, dry skin, thinning hair, a hard time losing weight, yada 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 yada, sleep problems. And you'd think that I have a thyroid something. And they keep testing me and they can't find anything wrong with my thyroid. And yet all of that is thyroid stuff. All of that is generally thyroid problems. Now here's something I found, it was terrible. When I found this out, scared the crap out of me. One of the ways, I guess, that they treat thyroid problems, modern treatment of thyroid problems, is they kill your thyroid. Your thyroid is failing, they'll kill it the rest of the way. Some doctors will advise you they're going to kill it the rest of the way because you can live without the thyroid if you get the medicine. You'll be on the medicine the rest of your life. So you'll be a good little addict if your thyroid is dead. So instead of keeping it alive, they'll put you on medication for the rest of your life instead of trying to really heal it. Much more lucrative to kill it. And you know how they kill it? I couldn't believe this. I walked into a thrift shop, and you know how thrift shops are. You want to touch everything, you want to look at everything. So this guy picks something up, puts it down. Oh, I'm not supposed to touch anything. And I'm there like, oh, wow, why not? And he goes, because I'm radioactive. And I immediately stepped back a little bit. And I'm like, you're radioactive? Why are you radioactive? And he's like, oh, I just took a thyroid, this pill thing. They gave me this pill thing for my thyroid. It's my, for my thyroid. And I'm like, how is radioactivity supposed to help your thyroid? And he says, oh, well, they give you a radioactive pill to kill your thyroid. I'm like, why would they want to kill your thyroid? And he is, oh, well, once they kill it, then they put you on this medicine. Otherwise, it doesn't work right or something. So they just kill your I said, do they ever take it out then or something? No, they just leave it in there. I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, so you have the zombie organ in your throat after they kill it with radiation. They never take it out. It's always there and it's dead. And they give you pills for the rest of your life. And really, I've known some people who've had this, and if they don't get their pills, they get pretty sick. That's barbaric. And they wonder why I'm scared of doctors. God, I'm scared of doctors. Yee. Mhm. Yeah, you're lucky if you've never had kidney stones. I've had some small ones. I never had big ones, thank God. I know when Jason had one, he never wanted to have another one. It was so painful. Yeah. Oh my God, Hook. Holy cow. You had kidney stones and was given birth at the same time. Oh Lord, that is bad. You do have an underactive thyroid, yeah. And the cure for that is thyroid, oddly enough. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing, sweetheart? You're looking beautiful. That's right, Chloe. Why would you? You could have babies, but why would you? Right now, it's probably not the best time, although it's a better time than it used to be. I lost my nail. You lost your nail. You were worried about losing your nail. Yeah, see, it was the tip of your cock gun. It was in the tip of your caulking gun. It's a little cocked up. And I can't say what what the chat is doing with all the caulking jokes that they are making. Hypothyroxanemia. Did I say that right? Bet I did. Hypothyroxanemia. I can say words like that. Your husbands wouldn't die? Wow. I've heard of it too, Richard. But in this case, and when I talk to these people who they're like poisoning them with radiation, they say, no, they're not going to take it out. They just leave it there. And I'm like, holy cow. How does that work? Yep, the boys are on the naughty list. Yikes! The umbilical cord was wrapped around the baby's neck twice. Was he blue? He was a blue baby, probably. That's usually what happens. Yeah, my ex was a blue baby, was born a blue baby. He had his cord wrapped. That's one of the reasons I know. He told me about it. So he had a near death when he was before he was born. Oh, he wasn't blue? Because that's usually how the blue babies happen. Because it's asphyxia. Uh, yeah, my husband was a blue baby, my ex-husband. So he used to talk about that. He used to talk about himself endlessly. Anybody who would listen, all the time. There was no shutting him up, really, about anything, ever. I loved him, but he drove me completely up the wall. Some days, I just drove me up the wall. We could not have any kind of thing happen that everybody in the whole world had to know about it. I finally got to the point where I'm like, dude, can't you just let things be? No. Mm. Cool, Andrea. I am so glad. Uh, we're sending energy toward you. We're sending some energy your way. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a YouTube video. There's some YouTube videos, in fact. They're frequency videos and they're like everything goes my way type videos. Okay. That's the theme of them in the background is everything goes my way. That I'm lucky and everything goes my way. And you can find them on YouTube. And they actually do work. Things start to go your way more. So I want you to look into those, maybe listen to them while you're sleeping. And it gives your subconscious the idea that you're lucky and that things are going your way, which will start to create that for you. But tonight is the solstice. I thought it was Friday. I thought Friday was. No, it's not the solstice, it's the equinox. Equinox is coming, not solstice. Solstice is in the winter, in the summer. Equinox is in the fall and the spring. We've got the vernal equinox coming up, honey. Close though. I mean, there's solstices and equinoxes. Yeah, summer. No, Easter, it's an equinox, the vernal equinox in spring. Vernal equinox. We're about to have it. Summer solstice is in June, and the winter solstice is in December. No, it's January. It's in January. It's near December. It's where they were. And the thing is that the sun goes through on the Southern Cross, goes through, you know, certain latitudes, and this is why we know something was going on there, because the sun symbolically dies on the Southern Cross, goes below the horizon, and then it rises again on the third day, and that's just because of the tilt of the Earth, but only at certain latitudes. So that kind of makes you wonder, that story. Hmm. There you go. Timelines merging. Yeah, yeah. We're in a portal right now. We're in a tunnel. Okay. For those of you who aren't aware of this, we are in a tunnel between the two eclipses. This happens every eclipse season. The time between the two eclipses is always there are portals. I found this out recently. So every time we have eclipse season, we're going from one place to another, really one frequency, one whatever you want to say, to another. So we're going somewhere and we're getting upgraded. So it's actually what the eclipses are about. And then the eclipses activate something in the program. The eclipses always activate something. We'll see what they're activating. I guess there's probably people who are talking who already got it figured out what they're going to be activating. Sun event, you mean like a flash, a flare, or something like that? Really, Andrea, you know what? I bet you that you're going to get help. It's going to be fine. You mean right on the spring solstice? Could be. We're having weird Schumann frequency stuff go on. We're having weird energy come through. Yeah, the whole week is really. I feel different. I really do feel different. Wow, that's really cool, Andrea. I am so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that things are working that way for you. And I hope it keeps working out. Okay, Angels, you know what you got to do. You got to help Andrea find her place. By the way, Hook, you haven't shown us how you look now that you changed your looks. You want to come up sometime and show us how you look? How long have I been on? Because I got to watch. I'm getting towards the end of my hours on StreamYard. I kind of got to watch how much time I'm using. Yeah, sending good energy, you guys. I love y'all. I hope y'all are staying happy. Staying free, staying happy, staying. You're still ugly. Oh, you know you're not. Bullshit. You weren't last time and you aren't now. Bullshit. See, none of us thought you were ugly. None of us. For Pete's sakes. Please stop now. Stop with that shit. You're not ugly. You know what I got? And here's another thing I can recommend. I got one of these, they call them pregnancy pillows, but they're also good if you have a bad back, or they're called J pillows. If you have a bad back or a big belly, either way, or big boobs that are giving you a bad back, I definitely have that. Then you get yourself one of these pillows. And it's so nice. These pillows are really nice. You can look them up and see. You can get them pretty cheap. You can get them under $20 if you look. And they're these great big pillows that sort of surround your body. And it kind of props you up a little bit and really takes the pressure off your back. Really nice. Oh, yeah. They have frequencies for everything, don't they, Dolly? Frequencies for everything. Well, see, that's the other thing too. Here, I'll show you what it looks like, kind of. This is it right here. It's this great big sort of a U-shaped thing, or well, they call it a J pillow, but it's actually more of a G pillow because it like goes all around you like a nest, and then it has a part for your feet that sticks out. It's really more like a G. And they're called pregnancy pillows, but they're really helpful because when you lean back on them, you can put your arm under the pillow like that and go like this, and your arm is not going to go numb, see? And it's really comfortable. It's like, oh. And your pillow doesn't slide out from under you. It doesn't get all effed up as you're moving around. And then it's like being in a little nest. And Cowboy loves this thing. I come in here and I find him snuggled up in it all the time. So go and look for a J pillow if you can. If you can afford it, get yourself one if you have back issues because they're really nice. Hmm. If you have to make a pillow ramp, you could probably use one of these. Yeah, and it really helps with your boobs too, because anybody who has big boobs knows it hurts your back. You end up with back problems. And also, if you try to lay on your stomach, where the heck do you put them? You know, it's very hard to figure out what to do with your boobs if you try to lay on your belly. Very difficult. But yeah, you might want one of these. Yep. Yeah, this is Scotty. Scotty's like, yeah, boob talk. Yeah, let's talk about boobs, baby. Mhm. Yeah. Hmm. See, that's just it. If you have big ones, laying on your belly is very uncomfortable. Well, you can kind of, because it has this big pocket in the middle, you can kind of do that. You can kind of go, nothing's getting crunched. Of course, I suppose if you're a guy and you have something else large, I don't know. Nah, it may not work as well, but I don't know. Anyway, it's really nice if you want to lay on your side and you don't want your arm to go to sleep. I had trouble with my rotator cuff, and I really don't want that to happen again. I think part of it was I would sleep so hard on my side sometimes. I would like just go boom down, you know, and I think I damaged it that way. I don't want my rotator cuff out again ever. That was so painful. Oh, yeah, and they really are like boulders sometimes. I remember when I was younger and I would be trying to, there would be these furrows. If you get the wrong bra, you're going to get furrows in your shoulders. I remember older women, sometimes you could see their full, right in their shoulders were like, ugh, deformed bones because they were, ooh. Yeah, you know what? I went through a period like that when it felt like the Tin Man period in my life, where it felt like one day I was going to wake up and my arm was just going to fall off, right? And I'd have to glue it back on. That's what it felt like. Felt like things were just, what the hell? Instead, my rotator cuff, and you know what happens when that happens? Not only does it hurt like absolute hell, but you can't move your arm. Your arm just kind of hangs there and it don't work right. And if you move it, it hurts like go, 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 go. Unintelligible, right? So you don't want that. Your bladder's been stapled to your stomach. Okay. I don't understand what they do or why exactly. Okay. Well, I have, yeah, it's been about 2.5 hours. I'm going to have to cut it off. Uh, Scotty doesn't want to hear me say cut it off. Cut it off. No. What? I had surgery. Oh, surgery, especially after talking about surgery. Cut it off. I don't know. Is it? It's just, it's weird. I look different in myself. Like tonight, I look like my hair is really thin, and I don't look right to me. I don't look like myself. And then there's other times when it's looks a lot thicker, and I look different again, and then I look more like myself. But tonight, I look more like my mom. Uh, Whoops! Snip it. Whoa! No, 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 no. It's okay. She'll crochet you a new one. Oops, snip it good. Boom, 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 boom. You're still using it. Guys. You guys are freaking crazy. I love you. Okay. I'm about to go off. I love you. Um, I love you. I think we brought up some metaphysical subjects, some paranormal, metaphysical truth or type subjects tonight. And I don't know. I guess we did. And so I feel like my purpose wasn't entirely um, subjugated. What the hell is going on here? Okay, there. So I don't know. Love you, dear. Sing? Want me to sing something before I go? Okay. Well, yeah, we got time to do that. We got like 5 minutes, so we can do that. So I'll sing you something. Hang on. We'll find you something. Let me get to the search. I won't be able to read your comments, so if you want to curse at me, now's the time. Do you want to talk behind my back? I can't see it right now. What are we singing? Okay, what do you want us to sing? What do you want to sing? Okay, I'm just going to do this one because it's silly. My version. Ah, cowboy. You're for. Okay, the Ocasins girl watcher, but it's my words, Sasquatcher. Hope I remember it. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching Squatch go by. Ay, ay, ay. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher. There goes one now. Hey there, big man. Don't you know that some of your biggest fans follow you wherever you may roam? And if you like, won't you please show up on the trails with a hike and follow some of them home? Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching as they pass. Check out that sass. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher. There goes one now. Looking for a man who's real tall and hairy with a tan. Oh boy, have I got a guy for you. So he lives in the woods and with feet that big, it's understood. I guess you know what you gotta do. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching Squatch go by, more than meets the eye. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, there goes one now. Be a Sasquatcher. Be a Sasquatcher. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're proud of yourself. Hope you're proud of yourself that you forced me to do that. I love that. Okay. Did you enjoy that? Okay, hope you did. Oh, David Bowie changes. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can do that. Hang on. Yeah, we haven't done much of this. I got a little bit of time. Right. Okay, and this is changes David Bowie Zoom karaoke official. Oh yeah. Yeah. Still don't know what I was waiting for. And my time was running wild and in the dead end streets. And every time I thought I got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me. But I've never caught a glimpse how the others must see the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test. Changes, turn and face the time. Changes. You wanna be a richer man? Changes. Changes. Gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me. I can't trace time. Oh yeah. I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm impermanence. And so the days flow through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware what they're going through. Changes, changes. Don't tell them to grow up and out of it. Changes, changes. What a shame you left it up to an accident. Time may change me. You can't trace time. Strange fascination fascinating me. Our changes are taking the path I'm going through. Changes. Changes. Oh, look out, you rock and rollers. Changes. Changes. Pretty soon now, you're gonna get older. Time may change me. I can't trace time. Time may change me. I can't trace time. Well, it's my baby. Okay. Highly entertaining. I love you guys. Okay. I'm going off now. Love you, and um, I will see you again. This resets on the 24th, so I have at least one more show that I can do before it resets. So I'm going to get another show in if I can. So I'll see you when I can. Okay? And love you. I'll try to come in sometime during the weekend. I have a little bit more energy lately. I think I was told astrologically there was going to be some energy coming in. I have a little more energy than I used to. I might be able to come in on a weekend or some other day. So I'll try that. And I might try coming in a little bit earlier. So, okay, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I love you all, and I miss y'all when I don't see you. So, there you go. Remember, truth is where you find it. Hope you find some on this show. And you're divine. You're the creators of the future. You're creating your future. So, I hope you're creating wisely and well. Dream well, everybody. Good night.